Welcome to Caseback Watches, my name is Tim, and in this episode our topic is the new Mondial by Direnzo, so the DRZ-04R with a new case diameter of 38 millimeters. Quite a development we have seen with Direnzo over the years. The first time I came across Sergio's watches was in 2021, I believe, with the first Mondial DRZ-04, 40 millimeters blue dial, marvelous watch. I was really in love. And what caught my attention back then was the design language of the dial with very distinct elements, but also the quality. The thing was just perfect, perfectly wearable, and flawless, so to speak, like a product from a very, very big company, but made basically by a one-man show. And then in 2022 followed version 2 with some improvements, also great watch, a lot of dial colors, a lot of varieties to choose from. And now in 2025 they're launching the latest Direnzo Mondial with a 38 millimeter case diameter, which I think is a perfect decision, because I mean 40 millimeters is a good staple for many people, but for me and many others it was a smidgen too big, and it had a bit of a cookie plate appearance because it was a relatively flat watch. And we have to see every watch with an integrated bracelet wears rather large, because you have to add these massive end links, for example. So a 40 millimeter watch on leather will look smaller than a 40 millimeter watch with an integrated bracelet. And of course it's much heavier on the wrist. And so I think now we have really a good package with 40 and 38, a lot of colors. And for this video I opted for the blue one, because I wanted to have that feeling back with my first Direnzo Mondial, but they sent me the white one. But it's okay, it's okay. You have all these design elements on the watch. We can see the quality, we can see every detail in form of an in-depth review, and that's what we're going to do right now. And there we are with our watch with the Mondial. And let's start as always with the basic specifications and the measurements. So we have as mentioned, a case diameter of 38 millimeters, then a length, a lug-to-lug here of 46, and the height is 10.8, relatively slender watch, the height including the sapphire crystal here. Then we have a screw-down crown, which makes the watch waterproof up to 100 meters. And inside we have the good old Sellita SW-200-1 Elaboré. And every metal surface you see here is hardened to 800 Vickers, so it's very resistant against scratches. And the watch comes on this bracelet here with a butterfly clasp. And the pre-order price is 750 Swiss francs, and the retail price then will be 800 Swiss francs. So retail price translates into euro to 866, and US dollars we are around 1,000 US dollars. Okay, and now let's begin with the dial here. The dial layout is pretty much unchanged, which is good because you have these iconic elements on it, namely the hands. The hands inspired by aviation by 60s airplanes, and so I really like that. Then we have the typical indices here, these round indices. We have the Direnzo logo, the Mondial, and Swiss made because it's a Swiss made watch. Then we have this type of réau, so we have a gently curved réau with the minute track here around. And what's really nice here is how crisp and clean it is. The sapphire crystal here has an anti-reflective coating, and especially with these brighter colors, this works pretty damn good. I mean, it will never work like that with a black or another dark dial. Let's be honest about that. But here you have a very clean and crisp look. Really nice. And if you like the white color more than the blue, this is sheer taste. I would always prefer the blue. But yeah, we all are different. Okay, now let's go to the bracelet, which of course is an integral part of the entire ensemble. And we have again a nice mixture of high polished surfaces here and brushed, with a nice transition between the case and the bracelet. And the bracelet, by the way, works with screws, which I mark as a plus. Although, I said it before, pins are the perfectly working system as well. But there you go with the bracelet. The bracelet is not super stiff. It's a bit wobbly, but relatively heavy, substantial really. It's very comfortable on the wrist. And so don't have any complaints here about the bracelet. Then of course the butterfly clasp, which I really enjoy, because you don't have that where you don't have this large boxy clasp here together with the watch. There you can see the Sellita through an exhibition case back with a bit of decoration. So we have some stripes there and we have a red accent. It's hard to show you. And now let's operate it. Screw down crown, as mentioned, works fine. The Sellita allows hand winding. Feels very good. Sometimes Sellitas feel scratchy, but this feels relatively smooth, but okay. And then you have just position 1 to set the time like that. Hackable caliber. Power reserve rather limited with 38 hours, but okay for daily use. Let's close it again. There you go. Pretty substantial feel here, and there you go. All good. And here you see it on my wrist, and you can see why 38 millimeters instead of 40. For me personally, it's always an improvement because it just fits better to my 17 centimeter wrist. Avoids a bit that cookie plate impression, and yeah, sits comfortably on the wrist. Good impression, good impact, and so I'm very happy with that ensemble here. Okay, welcome back. I hope you found this insightful. Less information here is of course the availability. The pre-order campaign will start mid-November. Okay, mid-November you can pre-order that watch from Sergio's website, and delivery then will take place in December 2025. Okay, and that's all about the watch. Little hint as always, please visit casebackwatches.com, the online shop that keeps everything here independent, where you can find very nice straps for your watches, but also belts, wallets, or a very nice watch roll for 3 watches. And we have especially 4 watches with a metal bracelet. We have a specialized case for traveling so that these watches are really secure and well packed. So casebackwatches.com. That's it for this episode. Thank you very much for your attention, and until next time.